What's up, guys? I've had my new rim now for a couple months. I wanted to do some little stuff to kind of make it stand out, make it different. So I wanted to do something with the tires, and this is what I came up with. Man, I think it looks really good. I Plasti-Dipped them and gave them a two-tone look. My first idea was I bought these little sticker things. They sell them for about $20. And picture the whole rim as being silver. You're supposed to be able to lay these strips down in there. Man, they look like crap. They literally look like a little kitty sticker that you put on there. So I wouldn't recommend that. So once I ended up doing it this way, I thought it looked so good. You know, I did the first wheel as a test, and I'm going to show you guys how I did the other 3 wheels in case any of you want to get a similar two-tone look like this. Man, I think it looks really good. Alright, man, so we went ahead and just taped the back of these bad boys so that way you don't get no overspray on the inside. Hit the valve stem. But other than that, we're going to paint the whole thing. I ain't going to worry about taping off the edges because you can just peel the stuff right off when it's done. We're going to hit these with probably 4 coats of Plasti-Dip, and then I'll show you how we peel it off. Now, so here's the first coat. You want to leave it 50% transparent, just a light dusting on it. We speeding up the process with the hair dryer so you don't have to wait so long in between coats. I'm gonna show you how we lay this one down, just so you can see that we don't put too much on. All you want to do is dust it. Get down in all the nooks and crannies first, and then come across it again. With the big coat. Don't worry about any of the little splotches. I'm a perfectionist. I don't worry about them. But I promise you, next coat, you won't even see it. So, here we go. Alright, so we got about 4 coats on all of them. I'm going to hit them with about 2 coats of the glossifier and let them dry. Pretty smooth. Man, now I know y'all probably going to laugh, but hey, it got dark outside, got late, about 10 o'clock now. We had to bring the project inside. So we got everything inside, got some good light going on so we can really focus and take our time on what we're going to do next. I'm going to show you how to get that two-tone look. And first thing I'm going to say I'm really happy with is that I didn't bother taping off these wheels. You saw in the video I taped off right here because I didn't feel like digging out in each of these holes. So I taped over just the white so it wouldn't get in there. But my first time I put index cards all up in here. Super aggravating. But check this out, man. How easy is that? No need to tape, man. Even on the thin overspray, still pulls right up. Pulls right up. And then you can see like right there where the lines are, nothing to it. A little bit of scrub like that. After one wash, they're done. Alright, so check this out. I already got it started, but all you gotta do is jam a toothpick under this stuff, get yourself started, and you're ready to roll. You don't have to cut this part. This baby will pull right off. Alright, now this is the part that's going to really set it off. I got a bunch of razor blades so that way I can use a fresh blade on every cut. That way I don't have to push real hard. I'm going to make a cut down each groove. Now, if this was a flat surface, it'd be kind of hard to do freehand, but on these rims, you've got a crevice to follow right in there. So I'm just going to go slow and make that cut right to the edge and follow that line. Take your time, do it right, and it's gonna look good. Now, I'm not gonna try and attempt to do this while holding the camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and make all my cuts on every one, and then we're gonna peel them off. All right, so we got them all cut. Like I said, we made a cut down each side. Oh, down each side. I just started there, stayed in the crevice, went all the way up. One smooth, steady stroke. Don't stop and then try and start again. If you're gonna do it, I say stay on the inside rather than the outside, because that way if you mess up, if your line's crooked, you can always take a little more off. You can't put none back on. So always err to the inside. But it's not really that hard. You just stay right down the middle. To get it started, like I say, toothpick again, right on the edge. I already got these started right here. So, oh yeah, and the tedious part is up in here. Just taking your knife, nice and steady, and going around that rim. But like I say, take your time, do it right, and it should pull right off. I mean, this is so much easier than trying to tape it, you know, because with Plasti-Dip you can't let it dry. So then, let's see if I can get a better angle. Once you get here, I like to kind of pull away. So I get clean break where I cut. Just like that. So I'm just gonna pull all the others and we got it. All right, we got them all done. I tell you, it's real tedious, but if you take your time, man, they look really good. Just a couple things, I guess. I figure you're probably gonna ask how much it took. It was about 1 can per tire. It took 4 cans to do all this, and then it took 2 cans of glossifier. So that's how much it takes. I really wouldn't recommend doing this on your car. I know a lot of people can do it on their car, but since you got to be real tedious with these cuts, I mean, I don't think you'd be able to get in around there with your lug nuts on and all that. So, I mean, you could try, but it's going to be really hard. But, I mean, don't take it from me. I was just showing you how I did. I did one, and it turned out really good, so I figured I'd make a video. I haven't really seen anything like these before, you know, at least not on YouTube. But, you know, it's not like I Plasti-Dip all the time. This was my first time trying it. So, you know, if you're new to Plasti-Dip, there's tons of stuff online. Just do some research like I did, and I hope it turns out good for you, man. I'm going to throw these up on the car, and we're going to see how it looks. I'm going to show you where I messed up so you don't make the same mistake as me. When I painted them, you know, all this was black where the lug nuts were. Although when I put the first lug nut in, it grabbed a hold of that Plasti-Dip and kind of twisted it. So what I ended up doing after that was putting a little grease, little WD-40, just on the lip of the lug nut before I put it on, and that way it would go in smooth without grabbing. But I had to learn the hard way on that one. It grabbed it, and I ended up having to take a knife and cut that. So I'm probably gonna pull that lug nut out and redo it, but I just wanted to show you guys that so you don't make the same mistake I did. Just grease your lug nuts before you put them on, and that way it won't grab it.